What's up, Jabroni Steven here? Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Suits episode number 2 of season number 1 called Errors and Omissions. Hopefully you enjoyed the pilot. If you did, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Patreon for the full uncut, unedited reaction. If you want it, if you don't, totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. So, it's been about 4 or 5 months since I watched the pilot episode. I'm just being transparent. So this was a show that was just picked up for a pilot show, and then over time, Patreon supporter wanted me to check out the entire first season, and due to certain circumstances, that's what we're doing. We're gonna be watching the entire first season and kind of going from there. So what I remember, for some reason, I know that our main guy's name is Harvey. I don't remember the other dude's name. Harvey is like this guy who works at a law firm. He's like the best, and he is trying to get a promotion. I don't exactly remember why he has to hire the other guy whose name is the other main guys, Mike. I don't know why he has to hire Mike. I can't remember that part. I know that Mike lied and kind of wormed his way into becoming a quote unquote lawyer, and Harvey knows about it, and Harvey knows that the kid is good and is kind of taking him under the wing, but they have to keep it on the down low and not tell anybody. Other than that, it was just kind of set up, a lot of getting to know the characters, getting to know the bosses. So Gina Torres is in the show. What's her character's name? She plays like his boss, or his, right? Like she's like his boss, kind of, maybe his equal. Then we got this guy who's also like a boss, or no, they're all like on the same playing field, right? Actually, I think Gina Torres might be, Jessica's character might be a little bit higher than these two. Yeah. So I don't know. As you can see, I might be a little bit lost, but like I said, it was all set up in the beginning. There wasn't anything, no major story. I mean, there was a whole thing with the guy's friend and his friend screwing him over and stuff like that. Yeah, the show just kind of, I'm assuming, is gonna hop right in there, get started. So let's hop in here, have a good time. Pretty much, like, comment, subscribe. Here we go.
Set up in the conference room. You did let him win, right?
It wasn't easy. The guy has the coordination of a 2-year-old.
I know. Last time these venture capitalists came in, I took him boxing to calm him down. I basically had to punch myself in the face to let him win.
Into the room with the people.
Wrong. That's the adult table in there, and you haven't earned the privilege yet.
I played air hockey with
You need to go back to the office and file a patent for the phone.
So,
Yeah, I don't think she's following you. I think she's kicking you out.
Did Harvey call you and tell you to do that?
No, I just remember she doesn't really like you too much. She likes you, but doesn't want to.
patent claim, I negotiated a deal to get it done.
What are you talking about?
Gregory, he agreed to file it for me. And all I had to do is proof his Bainbridge briefs.
That explains why he said to give you this.
But I don't understand something, though. If you didn't know how to file a patent, then why didn't you just run to Harvey?
He was busy.
Oh, really?
Thank you, Lewis.
Nah, what's the catch, bro? He did something to that.
Just have this eye for detail, Mike. I mean, no wonder why Harvey's so crazy about you. It's amazing. I mean, I really seriously appreciate that.
Hey,
He wants
thank you.
you to work, be under him instead.
Get an injunction and stop whoever it is from launching their product first.
Okay, got it.
Now I've got to call Wyatt and calm him down. You think that's going to be a walk in the park?
Somebody would have had to have known that
Hey,
that
Harvey.
was going to happen.
Did you tell him it was me?
Just putting it away, Your Honor.
It should already be in your pocket. But
Jesus.
you were running late, so perhaps that's why it wasn't.
Okay. Clearly, he's got some problems. He doesn't understand what's happening.
Mr. Salinger.
Your Honor, this is a waste of your time. Be brief.
My apologies.
Request denied.
Okay.
Good morning.
Just like that.
Better luck next time, Harvey.
You bang his wife? What the hell's happening? What's...
From now on, I want him.
I've never mentioned it.
Oh, you did. You banged his
The
wife.
woman you had an affair with last month?
Okay, I figured that was it, because that's the only way I do with that like that.
happened in there? Donna, you...
Patent interference claim? Can you have it filed before we get back? Cool? Thanks. Let's go.
Just with a...
Snap, yo. Jesus.
Was more disappointed than me when I found out the results of your drug test, okay? Then I had to say to myself, Lewis, do what you do. Make lemonade.
You get high?
Just like that. We besties now. Oh my God, he's high now. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Took me all morning to file this, golden boy. You owe me, and I won't forget it.
Thank you. You smell papery.
Wyatt, let me call you back, okay?
You're messing
5
around with an
minutes.
autographed baseball. Put that shit down.
What's this?
What is this? That's confirmation of the interference claim, which I proved up top.
When
What are you doing in here?
It's the ladies' room.
is Mass.
Sorry. Can you do me a favor? Can we just...
Available at the Suntech domain name.
All the design plans and calculations have been uploaded,
Is this
Oh,
online now?
shit.
which means the whole world will have access.
You're saying that this was all your client's idea.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand anything that's happening there, but it all sounds really smart.
He no longer applies. And of course, she's free to date whoever she pleases. And she pleases me. Enjoy your evening, Donald.
Well, I don't get what Mike was doing with that other guy. I thought he was gonna help him bring him over to Harvey, but no way in hell Lewis is gonna be cool with that. So I don't know what's.
Always heard about this place.
You blackmail me, you jeopardize my
Mike,
job.
stop. Stop. We all came out ahead, didn't we? That new client's gonna bring us millions. Jessica knows your name now. It's a win-win. Mommy, tell your story and take your chances, or you can take the test and trust that I'll keep it to myself as my way of thanking you.
Come on, he said that sometimes you gotta call the bluff.
You have to wait 3 months before you can request another drug test. It's a little detail you might have missed, so drink up. And I spoke to Tom Keller. He says that he feels he'd be best served with the combination of me and Harvey. I think you'll get that call in the morning.
That's what's up. That's what I was saying. I thought that was what he was gonna do. All right, well, that was episode number 2 of Suits. Solid episode. Part of me, I don't know if it's better than the first episode. I think it's on par though, at least. I was into the case for the most part. I don't know. Do you call them cases? Whatever the main story was. I didn't care. I didn't understand the whole tech part of it all, but I liked the Mike Harvey dynamic. Lewis kind of being a worm, kind of just being a jackass. The Tom guy that ends up coming to at the end there to Harvey, and Mike. I thought that was interesting. What's Meghan Markle's name in this show? Her name is Rachel. So Rachel, she's an interesting character. Like I like that. I mean, we don't really know too much about her, but like she wants to help Mike, but at the same time not walk him like holding his hand. She doesn't want to hold his hand the whole way through it, which is the same thing as Harvey. I don't know if I see love interest in their future or if more friendship. I mentioned during the reaction that I think Harvey's a lot like House in the sense that he wants you to learn in the field, learn by testing, learn by doing, figure shit out for yourself before you come to him. I like Mike standing up to Lewis and to Harvey, but I mean that's pretty much everything that happened. I'm trying to think of anything else happened. I'm gonna guess every episode for the most part is gonna be a very procedural thing. I don't know how often we'll get a separate like a story that kind of goes through all the episodes or like an arc. The stuff with Harvey and the girl, the vibe I got was at the end that Harvey was not gonna sleep with that girl, the woman, but at the same time he also seemed like he could have thrown her under the bus and he didn't. Right? He could have signed the paperwork, made it all go away, and he didn't. Kind of showing that he maybe speak like he's an ass, but he does have some respect and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll break down the episode as much as we can. I'm not gonna know a lot of the lawyer stuff here, but we're doing something with a phone, some type of technology. Might think he's gonna be in on the conference or whatever it is, but he is not. He is not allowed to sit at the big boy table. We then go to the Rachel girl and we ask her for help. She kind of throws us out of the office. We then get a guy called Gregory, who said he'll help us. He kind of seems like he's a nice dude, kind of like he's gonna help us out. Oh, it turns out he screwed us over. He gave us an insanely hard like switch of a job here. So now Mike has to do this crazy thing about proofreading all these paperworks and stuff like that, while the one dude gets to, well, he said he spent 15 minutes to do the pan. Oh, let's see. Pan's still on the desk. We find out the guy didn't actually do it because Mike didn't finish what he needed him to do. We then get Lewis essentially trying to kiss Mike's ass so that Mike will want to leave Harvey. Then we have him saying that, giving the whole speech about the ponies and how he picks one guy. Pretty much Lewis wants Mike to be under his wing and not under Harvey's. He then go to the court, get the whole situation here with the court about the fact that the judge is being a complete dick to Harvey, and Harvey doesn't understand why. We find out the judge thinks that Harvey slept with his wife. Harvey then goes to talk to the woman. The woman says that she told that to her husband, so her husband would treat her better, which, like I said during the reaction, was a very weird situation where she needs her husband to think she cheated so that he would pay attention to her. What a weird ass relationship. We then get Lewis. Well, Mike has to do this whole thing about the patent thing. I don't know a lot of the terms. I don't know what they were, but Lewis takes him to go play tennis. He gets Gregory to do it for him. Lewis is here because he wants to he wants to get this guy as a client. We then get the whole situation here about the judge is retiring. He doesn't care about his reputation. He's willing to take Harvey down with him. And if Harvey wants to get this whole little matter squared away, he needs Harvey to write on a piece of paper that he slept with the wife, and that way she doesn't get anything in the divorce. We then get the whole situation here where Lewis wants to get that one Tom guy. All right, that's his name, right? Tom Keller. He wants to get the Tom Keller guy to come over to the firm, but the Tom doesn't like him because he's him. So he brung Mike so that Mike can kind of speak to him and kind of befriend him with the whole, ooh, we get high together situation. It ends up working, but Mike is high, and we go see Harvey. Harvey gets pissed off because Mike is high. Mike disappointed Harvey. Get the whole situation here with Rachel. What did she say about don't take no for an answer or whatever? Kind of leads him to that. You have the whole stuff with the patent. I didn't even understand how the money was working. So they were trying to say that they'll pay the guy $20 million to kind of sell them the thing. Ended up paying $400 million right at the end. Then we get the whole thing here where Jessica calls Mike. You think he's in trouble? He's not actually in trouble. It turns out Tom is actually going to come with this firm. He's actually going to do what Lewis wanted, where Lewis wanted to bring him in. We have Harvey coming up with this really cool plan about like, hey man, you guys are going to get the patent, but the thing that my client invented, we're throwing that on the web and everybody's going to have it. So see what you guys do with that. Harvey then finds out that this judge was dirty, blackmailed people. Harvey and Mike make up. He tells him that Lewis bullshitted about the drug test. So Mike goes to tell Lewis about it. Lewis then tries to blackmail him again. And Mike brings out the whole thing about 3 months and all that. So, but that's the episode. So I'm going to give it a 7. I think a 7 is what it deserves. I mean, I was invested. I wasn't bored or anything, but there's not a lot of story-based stuff here besides the small little things here with Lewis and everything. So that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Patreon for the full reaction. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.